All praises due to the Most High. Y'all know how we do early in the morning. Get a few minutes of worship in, and we talk. Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. All praises to the Most High God. Y'all know anybody that's on my page normally know I do this regularly. It's not a game for me. All praises to the Most High God. All praises. All praises. Before I start talking, I definitely have to give praises to the Lord and the God that I serve. All praises to the Most High God. All praises. All praises. All praises. All praises to the Most High. All praises. All praises. All praises to the Most High. Oh man, not this again. Do I feel like going this way this morning? I got enough time. I can go down there on the other side. Good morning, everybody. All praises to the Most High God. Dealing with traffic this morning. I have to go another way. Looks like it might be an accident. All praises to the Most High God. Miss Yvonne, I don't really read emails because most of the time people send them is not really that important, and I have a lot to do during the day and the night. So if you know that you sent me something that's important, let me know that you sent it to me. But if it's just something I just need to read, then I'm not. You know what I mean? No disrespect. I appreciate it. But I just don't read random emails no more. I get a lot of hate emails because I give out my email address. So I get a lot of haters that use that as their time to send me emails as well. So I don't even participate in that no more. My email is still open to everybody. I don't bother. I really don't bother with giving it out no more because for the most part, the people who use it are trolls and the ones who be waiting to say something that they can't say on YouTube. And then every now and again, you'll get one of my day one people that'll say something, and it's not even worth going through all the emails. So, you want to talk to me on here, Miss Yvonne, like we talk every day. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Bridget. Good morning, Miss Yvonne. Good morning, Gina. All praises to the Most High God. I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I pretty much have cut my worship short talking. I really, really want. This is gonna be a longer discussion, but I want to bring it up because I feel like we are failing as parents, failing as brothers and sisters, failing as mothers and fathers, failing in the whole capacity as a black family. If y'all can hear me, let me know. If y'all can't hear me, let me know. It's a little loud because there's a lot of cars out here today. I really want to talk about the fact that black girls are using Instagram as Pornhub. And it's kind of disgusting. It really is. Because every time I log on Pornhub, all I see is black girls. And I'm talking about 14, 18, 20, 26, all twerking, showing their ass, showing their titties, showing their cleavage, showing their nipples, all to get you to try to come to their OnlyFans page or whatever the case is. Now, it's just like YouTube. It's probably almost a billion people, and not billion, but it's almost 500 million people on Instagram. I think it was the last time I looked. The problem is, are y'all listening or y'all talking? Do we have to talk about this again? I see everybody saying hello to everybody, but I really would appreciate if y'all would listen to me for a moment. Please. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Please listen to me for a minute. I want to talk about this because I don't really have a lot of time. Got like 20 minutes to get this out. So, as parents, we are not involved in our children's lives as much as we need to be. The first thing we always say out of our mouths is, no, that's not my baby, not my house. No, it is your fucking house. What these kids doing is locking their doors, and they getting on these services in the nighttime when they got on their night clothes and they twerking and they doing all kind of stuff and they making videos. And whether or not you have captions on their phone to stop them from using the internet, what they'll do is send it to their friends so they can post it. Don't be fooled. All kids is doing this. All young girls is finding a way to participate in this shit. Now, I would say at least 75%. Now, that's a large majority. And the first thing that black people say, no, not my baby, not my son, not my so-and-so. But, history teaches us that that's the main people that's doing this shit. Because you automatically believe that it's not your child. No, normally probably that is your kid. Kids I've seen as young as 12, 13. Like, I really have to send something, you have to send something to you, Instagram, for this. And, to try to get the video taken down because I see how young they are. And I'm like, this shit don't need to be on Instagram because they're going to end up getting raped. Some little boy going to follow them home. Or you got, predators out there that's watching these videos that's just waiting for an opportunity to put them into child slavery. So we got to do better, man. These is our nieces, our nephews, our children. You know what I mean? And some of y'all know what the fuck they doing and not doing nothing about it. Y'all think that shit is funny. Y'all think that shit is cute. Y'all see their Instagram pages. Y'all see the shit they do on Instagram. But y'all think it's cute. But y'all don't realize that this is where the predators prey on our children. And it's sad because we are part of the problem. We're not saying nothing to these kids. We're not putting restrictions on them. And I'm talking about, like I said, I've seen 14, 15, 16. I've seen 18-year-olds. I've seen kids that's been talking about their graduation, twerking and doing shit. I have to hit that what's the name button more times than I hit like. I end up hitting that what's the name button to notify Facebook way more than I end up hitting like on Facebook and Instagram. I don't understand what's wrong with us. No, it's not 100% of black people. No, it's not. And I understand that. I'm not talking to 100% of black people, obviously. But there are 70% that need to be taught to because y'all are the ones that are allowing y'all kids to participate in this bullshit on Instagram and Facebook where they showing their ass, they twerking with thongs on, they wearing night clothes, making videos, showing their little titties and all of this shit. And y'all act like y'all don't see this shit. Y'all really act like y'all don't see this. Y'all be on Instagram just like I be on Instagram. And you logging out of Instagram is not helping. You got to start hitting that button so this shit get deleted. So the Instagram can start being notified. And then once Instagram is notified and we still see this shit, then we know that it's a plan from Instagram to pimp out our little brothers and sisters and our nieces and nephews. Y'all may not like the topic this morning, but the topic is extremely important. All praises due to the Most High in all the aspects of my life. But this one right here is very important to me. This is going to be a part of my Dear Black Family series, but I didn't get a chance to finish it, but I'm going to finish it. And like I said, this topic right here may go on for a little while. I don't have a problem with that. I may do a couple different A, B's, 1, 2, 3s, but I definitely need to get this out because this is very important. I'm sick and tired of going on Instagram, looking at black girls, showing their ass, twerking, trying to show their little titties so that they can get money for pictures, or that they can get subscribers, or they can get their, numbers up, or whatever the case is. Some of these young girls even have what you call OnlyFans pages, where they promoting, where they selling nude videos of themselves. and they selling all of this stuff under in your house, coming to uncle and auntie house in your house, using your internet. All the while you talking about, no, not my baby. No, yeah, it is your fucking baby. And we need to get involved. All praises to the Most High, booze. Say word. So I'm not here to bitch and moan this morning. I'm trying to get people involved. And, you know, like I say, the trolls say I cuss too much. They say I eat when I'm talking. I'm not going to be nobody but me. And this bothers me. And if this doesn't bother y'all, there's something wrong with us as a people. As a people, this should bother all of you guys. Because if it don't involve somebody specifically in your family, some young girl that you fucking know on Instagram is doing this shit and putting herself out here and prostituting themselves, or, you know, they may not be necessarily prostituting themselves, but they're prostituting themselves by selling nudes, pictures, and all of this stuff. They're not even getting to be a child, 14, 15, trying to sell pictures on Instagram. What are you trying to sell pictures of? You don't even have no titties yet. You haven't even developed yet. This is disgusting. Like, put that shit down. Live your childhood. Stop letting these pervs on fucking Instagram based over our children and looking at our children and getting their rocks off. All the while, we sitting back watching. You feel me? We sitting back knowing what's happening. We not doing shit about it. You feel me? We have to participate. We have to be a part of our family. You got to come outside of your own fucking house sometimes. You have to come out of your house sometimes and realize that the real life is going on outside your house. So yes, your kids might not be doing this shit at their uncle's house. Yes, your children might not be going to auntie and uncle's house to do this shit on their computer. So then what they're doing is they're making videos at home because their phone make videos. It does. You bought them a state of the art phone. They got the top of the line iPhone or Android. You spend all that money to give them that phone. They got the best camera in the business. All they do is take pictures all day because they want people to see them and tell them how cute they are. And now they done got to a point where these little boys is in their ear talking about, let me see something. So they figure they gonna make some money. They're gonna make some money. They ain't stupid. They're gonna make them some money. Their little friends doing it. They capitalizing. So what's happening is they're doing it now, and they get money now. And you don't even know, because they done turned their phone into a Cash App machine, or a Cash App ATM. And you sitting there thinking they the best little things since sliced bread and innocent. And they doing this shit right in your house. And it's not just young babies. It's 12, 13, 14, 15-year-olds, 16, 17, about to recent graduates that still live at home. Come on, man. Black family, you need to wake the fuck up. Wake up. We letting these rapists and child predators and, the ones that come and steal the children, we letting all them have top priority over our children, because all they doing is sitting there looking at these videos. They got some picture of themselves as some 15-year-old boy in their picture. They sending them pictures. They sending them emails and direct messages, making them feel good about themselves. And then by the time they send a message to them to meet them at the mall, it's too late, because now they got them. We got to be more attentive to what's going on. Like I said, it may not be your baby. It could be the baby next door that you see on your Instagram page that you follow, that you see her getting turned out. What are you going to do about it? Like, you know what I'm saying? What are you going to do about the fact that you see that little baby shaking her ass on Instagram, telling people to give her likes, or you see your niece out here getting the OnlyFans page, shaking their ass and twerking and showing their titties. You ain't even fucking developed yet. Go develop and live your childhood. Be a kid. You worry about getting some fucking likes on Instagram. And that's our fault because we should be putting more time and pressure on these children. And that's exactly what I said. I already said that, Tony P. We've already discussed that. But I'm dealing with girls right now because girls is the number one thing that's missing among blacks. See, they kill us. They got the police murdering us. And they got the former Klan members killing us, the men, the boys. And then the rest of us is killing each other, young men. But the girls is getting kidnapped, sold into slavery. This is about that. It's not young boys on Instagram and Facebook shaking their ass in videos, Tony P. It's young girls. A lot of these young girls we follow on Instagram because they be our nieces and nephews. They be our next door neighbors that we know. So it's okay to follow them because we feel like we're part of their family. But we don't do shit when we see shit like that on our page. That's what the problem is with me. And that should be the problem with y'all. Why are we allowing this to go on in our faces on Instagram? That shit is not cute. That shit is not funny. It's very sad to see a child that you know on Instagram shaking their ass so that they can get some likes or that they can telling you the direct message so that you can highlight them. They got all these pervs in their direct messages, on grown men probably. And I be blocking that shit. However you got it, it's a button you hit on Instagram and Facebook where you can have the content taken down. And I be doing that shit all day. I see him, I know him, hit that button automatically. Don't watch that shit. I'm not looking at it. But you can see what the video is before you hit it. You can see that video before you hit it. You can see that video before you hit it. I'm sick and tired of black people talking about it's not their fucking kid. A lot of times it is your fucking child. And you don't even fucking know it. That good girl that's playing basketball, getting straight A's, that feel a certain way about herself, is showing her ass. Believe that. And little niggas is soaking it up. Little niggas is little black kids, white kids, little older white men, pervs, older black men is pervs, soaking that shit up. And then the next thing they do after they've been on there for a while, they start feeling confident a little bit, is they start getting the OnlyFans page so they can do it on a regular. They see they could get a little money like their little friends. Now you in a dangerous spot because they see they could earn because of their body. Now they see they could earn because of this little flesh that they got, or God gave them titties, or God gave them a butt, or God done gave them both at a young age. Now they been prostituted out on Instagram, or they prostituting themselves. They're selling pictures of themselves. They ain't even fully developed yet. They may have everything they got now, but they're not even fully developed yet. Their brain not even fully developed. But you see them and you think that shit is funny. Exactly, Tony P. Exactly. Yes, it is, Queen K. It is a sad truth about black people. Sick. We are sick in the fucking head, and we got to do something about this, people. We got to be active and involved because we are losing. I think they said the active count is 66,000. 66. 66. That's not a misprint. 66, comma, 000.00. 66,000 young black women and black women are currently on the missing persons list. How the fuck is that possible? And we are available to the people. How is that possible, people? But we sitting here looking at videos every day. We sitting here every day on Instagram. We sitting here every day on Facebook. YouTube is not really, you don't really see that on YouTube as much. I don't know what to say. Like, it's sad because we have allowed Instagram to become Pornhub. We have allowed Facebook to become. What's up, man? Let me get 2 oatmeals with extra cream. Let me have a sausage McMuffin with no egg and a medium Coke. That's it. Thank you. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm back. All right. So I'm hurt because the problem is, like I told y'all, I get sick and tired. I get so sick and tired of it's not my kid, it's not my house. You know that famous those famous words from our black people that we love to say. It's not my kid, not my house. You know what the problem is? It is your house. It is your kid. It is your badass kids that you don't watch, that you don't pay attention to. You think they're the innocent. You think they're innocent, and you think they're so sweet. And real truth is, they out here prostituting themselves because it's a market for it on Instagram. You can leave the change in there, brother. How you doing, man? Take it easy. It's the equivalent of the girl telling you no, but they have access to all of it. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. This is like, right, check this out. So, but see, that's not okay. See, we so scared of these damn kids, we don't get involved. I don't play that shit with my son. You can believe that, and I'm telling you that. In my house, that shit don't go. And I know I just said that, but I don't play that shit. I kept a watchful eye on my son. If I give you a phone, I want to see your phone the next day. Every now and again, I take my phone and have it. I take his phone and have it tracked, where they can pull up the history that he deletes, and I'll question him about stuff. I know he want to look at titties and stuff like that when he a young man. He done heard or he seen. He feeling himself at a certain age. He going through puberty. He wondering. At a certain age, they start feeling themselves also, where they feel like they don't have to listen to you as much, or they know better than you do, and you don't know everything. So you have to stay involved. And my son is 22 now. Never been to jail. Never been in much trouble at all. Never been in prison. Um, it's one of those situations, man, where you got to take care of your house and make sure that your house is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Period. That's the only rule that matters. And when you take care of your house, that don't just mean your house. That means everybody that comes to your house through your children. So those kids that come over your house are your children. The football team that you go see all the time because your son plays on it. That's your babies now. The football team is your kids. So we have to get more involved because when we was growing up, our parents ain't play that shit. Wasn't no fucking Instagram, and if we had Instagram back in the day, it wouldn't have been none of that shit. Instagram would have been all other people, them other folks, because our parents wouldn't have been playing that shit. They tell you to go to bed, you better take your ass to sleep. They tell you what you're gonna eat. They tell you what you're gonna do. They tell you what you're gonna wear. When you gonna get some sneakers. Good morning. I'm good, man. How are you? They tell you what kind of sneakers you gonna get, how much they gonna cost, all of that. You can try that shit if you want to as a kid. All right, bud. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. You know, it's a different world now, and it's sad because we allowing the kids to run this new world. You don't even be home enough to run your children. That's the problem. You're working two jobs, whereas you probably got enough money from the first job, but you trying to get your kids everything that they don't need. So you work a second job. Now you leaving them home by themselves to raise themselves, basically. So that's a whole nother story. They home by themselves. So the social media is raising your children. What you think they gonna do? I mean, let's be honest. What do you think they gonna do? They're gonna follow the trends of Instagram. They're gonna follow the trends of Facebook, and the trends on those two sites basically say that it's okay to shake your ass and get paid for it. Use that iPhone 11 that mommy bought you. Let me see some. Pull the panties up a little bit. Let me see some. You know that's how they do. Grown ass men. These little girls ain't asking no questions. They just want the likes. They want the likes, and they want the possibility of having a big Instagram following. And once they get that Instagram following, then they're gonna get an OnlyFans page right in your house, right on your phone. You bought, and you don't know nothing about it because you're not active in your child's life. I wish a kid would tell me I bought a phone they can't see. I can't see it. Okay. I wish a kid would tell me, would slam a door in front of my face in a house that I pay for, or an apartment that I pay for. I lost your mind. Once I kick the door down, you will never have another door again in this house. As long as you live here, you better go stay with your grandma. And I know grandma ain't playing it. So that's out. Period. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to lose y'all. Because I'm in the area. So I'm going to get off before I start blanking out. I'll get with y'all later. We're going to continue this discussion for sure. I appreciate y'all for listening. Thank y'all for being friends. Thank y'all for being my friend. I'll get with y'all later. All praise to the Most High God. Later.